Hello and welcome to the Wednesday edition of The Box Seat. I'm Mark Warwood. 8 races at Belmont on Wednesday. We're expecting a wet day in Perth. Showers with an afternoon storm around 18 degrees Celsius. The track to be soft, maybe a soft 7, and the rail to be in the 15-metre position. Race number 1 at Belmont on Wednesday will jump at 12:39. It will be the Tap Touch Maiden over 1,300 metres. The replay horse can look at the trial of the Fugazi at Belmont Park.
Coming after it again, and 2 lengths away is Black and Burge. To the outside is Lady from Mars. Also the Fugazi starting to stretch out nicely down the outside, and back behind them is Delta Bell. Here comes the Fugazi putting in a big run. It's another Gengemi horse. On the outside is After Comps. Comps in front, but the Fugazi has raced up with easy strides, hit the front, and the Fugazi comes away to win.
This looks like a very good opportunity for the Fugazi to make a winning debut. The trainer is in very good form. That's Chris Gengemi. He's only had the one trial, the Fugazi, this son of Sebring, and you saw it in the replay. Surged late to beat Comps quite easily. Comps placed at Ascot earlier this season, so I think the form is okay from a midfield gate. The Fugazi goes on top. From number 5, Aquavit is clearly the main danger here. She may, however, be a bit of a non-winner. She's had 7 runs for no wins, 3 seconds and 4 thirds. The blinkers went on 2 starts ago. That form behind Countess Natasha has been franked. Countess Natasha has come out and won again subsequently. But I've just got a little bit of a feeling that Aquavit may not be the horse we want to back here. From number 3, Del Sur, his second up off a very long spell of 398 days. Was slow away behind Aquavit last start, has got 6 lengths to make up. I think we'll make up some of that ground, but can't have it above the Adam Durant trained filly. And then number 1, Lighthouse Rock, has had a couple of trials in preparation for its return, won both of them. It has raced okay on soft surfaces, but the ratings have not been probably good enough to win a race like this. My top selection in race number 1, I'm going to go with number 9, the Fugazi, to beat 5, Aquavit, 3, Del Sur, and 1, Lighthouse Rock. Race number 2 at Belmont on Wednesday will jump at 1:14. It's the Hahn Super Dry Maiden over 1,300 metres. The replay horse can look at the trial of True Image at Larkhill.
Coming wide for its run now is Hong Long. Working out underneath that runner is going to be True Image. And at the tail is Picasso Bay. Down the straight, anyone's race, 200 to go. It's still Together We Dream in front. Shakes off the challenge of Tessie's Delight, but there are more challenges coming. Down the outside is Hong Long, and starting to come through is Picasso Bay. It's Together We Dream in front, holding on, clinging on.
Those gallopers owned by Bob and Sandra Peters never has to do too much in their trial, certainly not before they make their race course debut. So I thought the trial of True Image was quite good. Comes from a really good family. She's half of New Age that we've been seeing going around. It's won half of its 10 races. And the Dam New Image won the Matchmaker Classic over 1,400 metres and the Belmont Oaks over 2,000. The Dam won on a wet track. That's what we're going to have on Wednesday, and I think True Image can make a winning debut from the outside gate. From number 9, Miss Unforgettable, second up. She was bumped shortly after the last start and ended up settling towards the rear. She did run on quite well. I think she can turn the tables on King Blitz, who's also in this race. 3, Dream Stream, gets a lot of gear changes, blinkers off, lunging bit on, and the tongue tie on. Jumps from barrier 3 here. I think it was a Forgive run last start when it got its tongue over the bit, expecting significant improvement third up. And then number 6, Bills O'Reilly. It's having its second run since it let up at 55 days. My top selection in race number 2, going to go with number 11, True Image, to beat 9, Miss Unforgettable, 3, Dream Stream, and 6, Bills O'Reilly. Race number 3 at Belmont on Wednesday will jump at 1:49. It's the Glenroy Chaff Plate over 1,300 metres. It's a race for the 2-year-olds. One of those 2-year-olds making his debut is Dayshow. Let's have a look at its latest trial.
Deception Games behind them. Validation's trying to work into the clear. Getting into the clear now and starting to run on from the back of the field is Ebony Maggie as they head down the straight though. Dayshow had taken the lead. On the outside, Deception Game had got to second. Pro Consent runs on from out wider, but this is boot of the way. Dayshow's travelled well throughout and boots at the right time and comes away for a nice victory. Wins by 2.
Dayshow's had 4 trials leading into her racecourse debut, 2 of them in February and 2 in July. We saw the latest in the replay. Beat Deception Game by 2 1/4 lengths. Deception Game is in this race for Adam Durrant and Kyra Ewell. I think it's significant that Stephen Parnham sticks with this horse. He rode it in the trial that we saw in the replay and doesn't ride his dad's horse, Otham Valley, number 5 here. Jason Brown taking the ride aboard the galloper that's drawn number 2. So 7 Day Show goes on top from the number 1, the Real Sea Pie. 4th up, had his first issue-free run last start and got the job done, beating I Am Spartacus by a small margin. That was over 1,400 metres, steps back to 1,300 metres here, and obviously has to carry more weight due to that win. I think it is the main danger. Number 2, Black Russian, is a horse that we'll want to see down the track. The winkers go on here for its debut. It's a full relation of Come Play With Me and Faster the Wind. Neither of those horses won as 2-year-olds. Faster the Wind didn't handle a wet track. Come Play With Me obviously gets through it. A watch on number 2, Black Russian rather, and then number 5, Hotham Valley for Neville Parnham and Jason Brown. My top selection in race number 3, going to go with number 7, Dacio, to beat 1, the Real Sea Pie, 2, Black Russian, and 5, Hotham Valley. Race number 4 at Belmont on Wednesday will jump at 2:24. It's the Morley Growers Market Handicap over 1,200 metres. The replay horse. Look at the last start of Nashville Cat.
Bushfire Blonde and likewise Glimmer Girl. Big Caroline headed the remainder. Coming along to the 300, however, and Misty Metal had kicked clear, nicely clear at the 200 post. Misty Metal 2.5 in front now from Thunderstrut, who can't do any better. And down the outside, Nashville Cat, followed by Glimmer Girl, but it's Misty Metal nicely clear, and she's going to do it all of the way, Misty Metal, and made it 4.
Nashville Cat has been unfancied by the betting market in each of her 3 runs this preparation, but she had the fastest last 200 metres first up. She won second up, and she beat all bar the informed Misty Metal third up. Misty Metal has won 5 in a row at Belmont in recent times. I think that form line is pretty good. She drops in grade. She seems to handle a wet track in what is probably the hardest race of the day for mine to decipher as a punter. Number 2, Nashville Cat, goes on top. I think a danger is number 4, Snow Blossom. Second up, was scratched from Saturday to go around in this race. Was slow away last start, didn't have the clearest of runs, open to improvement, and I think the long straight at Belmont and 1,200 metres as well will suit Snow Blossom quite nicely. Number 5, Guns of Navarone, probably isn't up to Saturday grade, had a couple of cracks at it last month. In midweek company, it's had 7 runs for 2 wins and 4 minor placings this preparation. The knock has to be the wet track form, not only of Guns of Navarone, but also his siblings. And then number 7, Thunder Plump, 4th up. 2 starts ago, beaten Sketchline by a small margin. Did have to settle back from a wide gate last start, gets barrier 2 on Wednesday. My top selection in race number 4, we're going to go with number 2, Nashville Cat, to beat 4, Snow Blossom, 5, Guns of Navarone, and 7, Thunder Plump.